Protein portions play a vital role in maintaining balance between nourishment and excess. While protein is crucial for muscle repair, hormone production, and metabolic stability, consuming too much can shift the body's chemistry out of alignment. Many people, especially those focused on fitness or weight loss, mistakenly believe that more protein automatically means better results. In truth, the body can only use a certain amount of protein at one time, and any excess is converted into energy or stored as fat, placing unnecessary strain on the kidneys and digestive system. Moderation and awareness of portion size help ensure that protein supports health rather than overwhelms it. Learning to portion wisely also allows space for vegetables, grains, and healthy fats on the plate, foods that provide essential vitamins, antioxidants, and fiber that protein alone cannot deliver. A healthy adult typically needs between 0.8 and 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight per day, depending on age, activity level, and goals. For most people, that translates to roughly 50 to 90 grams daily, ideally divided across 3 main meals. Instead of loading up on large servings of meat or multiple protein shakes, it's more effective to spread intake evenly to support continuous repair and energy. A practical way to visualize a serving is through the hand method, about the size of your palm, roughly 3 to 4 ounces, for cooked chicken, fish, or lean meat. For plant-based meals, half a cup of cooked lentils, beans, or tofu offers around 8 to 12 grams of protein, while 2 eggs or a 3/4 cup of Greek yogurt provide 12 to 15 grams. These modest portions are sufficient when paired with whole grains such as quinoa or brown rice, which contribute additional amino acids, and vegetables that add fiber and micronutrients. Understanding balance also means recognizing that protein doesn't stand alone in the body. Every protein-rich food brings other nutrients with it, and variety ensures a broader nutritional range. Chicken and fish, for instance, deliver lean protein with minimal fat, while salmon adds omega-3 fatty acids for heart and brain health. Eggs offer choline for cognitive function, and tofu provides calcium and iron. Greek yogurt gives probiotics that enhance digestion, while nuts and seeds add both protein and healthy unsaturated fats that support hormone regulation and skin health. A well-rounded day might include scrambled eggs and spinach with whole grain toast for breakfast, grilled fish with brown rice and steamed vegetables for lunch, and a tofu and vegetable stir-fry with quinoa for dinner. Snacks can include a small handful of almonds or a bowl of Greek yogurt with fruit and chia seeds, maintaining steady energy without overload. The warning lies in how easily modern eating habits can distort portion awareness. Oversized restaurant servings, protein-packed snacks, and diet culture messaging can push consumption far beyond what the body needs. A single large steak can contain 60 grams of protein, more than a sedentary person's total daily requirement. Over time, consistently eating such quantities can lead to dehydration, kidney stress, or imbalanced calcium levels. High-protein diets that lack sufficient fiber and complex carbohydrates may also slow digestion, cause fatigue, and increase the risk of constipation. The problem isn't protein itself, but neglecting the supporting nutrients that allow it to function properly. The body requires carbohydrates to fuel the conversion of amino acids into energy, and it needs fiber and water to process metabolic waste efficiently. That's why pairing moderate portions of protein with generous servings of vegetables and grains is essential. An easy way to apply this balance is to think of your plate in visual proportions. Half of the plate should be filled with vegetables, steamed, roasted, or raw, to supply fiber, antioxidants, and hydration. 1/4 should hold your protein source, and the remaining quarter should contain whole grains or starchy vegetables such as sweet potatoes, quinoa, or brown rice. A drizzle of olive oil, a few slices of avocado, or a small handful of nuts can complete the meal with healthy fats that improve nutrient absorption. For instance, 3 ounces of grilled chicken breast with roasted broccoli and a scoop of brown rice creates a nutrient-complete meal that stabilizes blood sugar and supports lean muscle. Similarly, half a cup of lentils with mixed vegetables and a serving of tofu or tempeh can serve as a satisfying plant-based equivalent. Even within those boundaries, flexibility is important. On highly active days, increasing protein slightly by an extra egg, a few more beans, or an additional ounce of fish can support muscle recovery. On rest days, the body's demand naturally decreases, so lighter meals with more vegetables and whole grains may feel better. The goal is not to count grams obsessively, but to understand approximate needs and build meals around diversity and proportion. People who spread protein intake evenly through the day often experience better focus, more stable energy, and fewer cravings. In contrast, consuming large amounts of protein at one sitting can make the body sluggish, as it requires significant energy to digest. Another advantage of controlled portions is digestive comfort. When protein is consumed in moderation and combined with fiber-rich foods, it digests more smoothly and nourishes the gut microbiome rather than disrupting it. Overconsumption, especially from processed or high-fat sources, can generate excess ammonia during metabolism, leading to bloating or brain fog. Balancing meals with greens, fermented foods, and sufficient hydration keeps this system running efficiently. For example, pairing a 3-ounce serving of fish with a colorful salad dressed in lemon juice and olive oil not only enhances taste, but also helps the body utilize protein more effectively. It's also worth mentioning that too little protein, on the other hand, can lead to muscle loss, slow metabolism, and fatigue, particularly in older adults. Maintaining at least moderate protein intake helps preserve muscle tissue, which in turn supports mobility and bone density. The balance point lies between deficiency and excess, enough to maintain lean mass and energy, but not so much that it crowds out the vegetables, grains, and healthy fats that complete a nourishing diet. In essence, mindful portioning is an act of precision and self-care rather than restriction. Measuring with your hand, rotating between animal and plant sources, and emphasizing whole foods keeps your plate vibrant and your body responsive. There is no need to eliminate favorite foods or rely on protein shakes to meet goals. Instead, focus on consistent, moderate intake, 3 to 4 ounces of chicken or fish, 2 eggs, or half a cup of lentils per meal, paired with vegetables and whole grains. This pattern supports muscle repair, metabolic health, and longevity without placing undue strain on the body. The warning is that chasing high-protein extremes can compromise the very systems protein is meant to strengthen. The positive truth is that by keeping portions moderate and meals balanced, you give your body everything it needs to thrive: strength, energy, and long-term wellness built from the inside out.